Hey caregivers, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Give me a break. That's what we're here for. We're here to give you a break. And if we can't give you a physical break, we're at least going to give you some resources to help you get through the time of being a caregiver. And, remember, we're not professionals, right? I'm not a professional, certainly don't claim to be. We're just here to share with you the things that come up in our support sessions and the things that I've learned in the time that I was caregiving. So 5 years of caregiving for both my parents, and I had to learn a lot really fast. So hopefully what we share will help you get through the times you need to, and will make you better for it. And of course, we encourage you to check out our Facebook page and join our group page so you can be a part of our support sessions as well. We do them online. We'd love to have you join us. So check us out on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the comments for you. And as promised, I'm here today to talk to you about planning. So one of the things that spared me was planning. People would always say, how do you do it? I was working full time at one point, and they said, how do you do it? How do you manage to handle all of that? And I had to be planned. So I had to make sure that I planned everything out. And I think that there are a couple of things in that planning that I didn't think about. So hopefully this will help you think about it as well. And I think the most important part of the planning that I would say is to map out the financial plan and the plan that your parents have, or your person you're caring for has, for their future and how they want to be taken care of physically, and eventually, if anything does happen, what's going to happen after that. These are some of the hardest conversations to have. And they're even tougher when you have to have them with parents who are used to being in control of everything, including their finances. But I'm going to tell you that conversation needs to happen. And it is the best conversation I had with my dad. Many conversations. And if I hadn't had those, I certainly would not know how to care for my mother once he passed, and how to take care of all of the things I needed to when he did, and in caring for my mom. So you really need to map out the financial, the medical, and the legal plan. Those three things are super important. My parents fortunately had their, I can't think of it right now. Why can't I think of it? But they needed their medical directive. And so they had their medical directive taken care of. That was with all of their doctors. They even had copies of it. My father had already arranged for a trust. And please don't think that a trust means you have a lot of money. Any money you have is important. And so if you put an account with a trust, if it's $10, if it's $10,000, if it's $10 million, it's important to have things taken care of. So talk to a financial advisor about that. Don't be afraid to. Find one that works for you and that matches your personality. Finding a financial advisor is like, finding the right car for you. Try them all out, see which one works. Find someone you're comfortable with, or a lawyer, or a financial advisor, or both, and have them help you, because you will be thankful that you did. And whoever you're taking care of will be able to rest assured that everything will be the way they want it to be. It's a tough conversation to have, but I encourage you, please have those conversations. Develop a contingency plan. You make sure that if something were to happen to you as the caregiver, that you have a backup. So talk to neighbors, talk to friends, talk to relatives, talk to anybody that you know in your circle, and create a circle of people so that if this happens, contact so-and-so. If this happens, contact so-and-so. And develop that contingency plan for a backup. Anything can happen. People used to always say, you never know, you can get hit by a bus. And you know what? You never know. You can be hit by a bus. And then what happens? My worst fear was that something would happen to me and I wouldn't be able to get home to my mother, and she would be there all alone and not be able to know what to do. So you need a contingency plan, and develop that ahead of time. So there's a couple of plans for you. Definitely plan out the future. Map out the financial, the medical, and the legal plan. And then a contingency backup plan. So that's a lot of planning in one video. I'll talk more about planning your day-to-day stuff, planning out meals and things like that in another video. But I hope this helps you. And again, that's what we're here for. We're here to share and we're here to help. And I hope this guides you through another tough time, and you can look back and say, I'm so glad I heard about that, because I wish I had. So I'm here to share it with you. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, log on, join into our group, and gosh, we'd love to hear you come into our support sessions. We'd love hearing from you, and we'd love to just share each other and build each other up. That's what we're here for. We're giving you a break. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Mahalo and have a great day.